Welcome to 6 Minute Hump Day, where we help entrepreneurs get through their busy week with a dash of inspiration, motivation, and a touch of education.
Welcome to episode number 68 of the Jeff Knows Inc. podcast. I'm your host, Jeff Lopes. On this week's edition of our 6 Minute Hump Day, we have a special guest on, Nick Koumalatsos. Nick is a 12-year vet of the Marine Corps, author, entrepreneur, so many layers to him. We are going to be actually talking about why hump day is overrated. And if you're focusing on the weekend, you're not truly finding your passion. Sit back, take your notepads, and enjoy. We are live on the Jeff Knows Inc. podcast, Wednesday edition, or 6 Minute Hump Day. I got a special guest on, Nick, and he's got an interesting take and an interesting twist on hump day, and it's going to be a little lesson for our audience to listen to today. What's up, Nick? How are you, brother?
How's it going on? And it's Wednesday. It's hump day.
So let's give me your take on this.
So how many people today are going to see a million hump day posts like halfway through your week? Woohoo! That infuriates me just as much as case of the Mondays infuriates me. And like when it comes to hump days, or when it comes to Mondays, I get so upset because I feel like people's focus is off.
Interesting.
Because if you're got a case of the Mondays, first of all, for me, I'm stoked for Mondays. I'm like,
starting of the week.
I don't know if I can cuss, but I'm like, yes, it's Monday.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Fuck yeah, it's Monday. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I love that.
But like people get like halfway through the week, it's like, oh, it's hump day. We're almost to the weekend. If you're living for the weekend, you need to reprioritize your life. 100%. If you're like just trying to get to the week so you can get to Saturday or Sunday and relax or put your feet up, well, you have no passion for what you're doing. And this is a scary thing, right, Jeff? Because now I might be talking people into quitting their jobs. Yeah. But you need to find something that on Sunday night, you're like wiggling in bed because you're excited to get up for Monday.
I love that.
And Wednesday is just another day. Wednesday, you're like, shit, I'm running out of time because there's so much more I want to accomplish or so much more I want to do.
I love that. I mean, that's my mindset. I love that. I never actually thought about it that way, because a lot of people put those stigmas on those days and say, oh, Monday, and it's starting of the week. Here we go again.
There's no week. It's just,
there is no week.
Just moving forward. You're just moving forward. Now, if you're talking about spending time with your family or whatnot, well, then book that. Why does it have to be on Saturday? Take your wife on a date on Tuesday. Go to a lunch date with your daughter on Thursday. You know, like build your life around what you want to do.
I'm going to jump in there quickly.
Yeah.
Just something you said right there. And this is totally off topic, but it's something you said there that it just is. A lot of people do that. They wait till the weekend, or they wait till stuff like that. Or they wait for the gratitude for their kids. What I mean by that is if their kids are rewarded by something, if they do something in school or something like that, they reward them with a gift. I think that's a cute thing you said right there, is take your daughter out for lunch. Because that's something I do with my kids. When this is pure off topic, when my kids do something special, or they graduate, or they do something good in the sport or a recital, I actually will take them. And instead of giving me a present, I'll take them out for lunch. I'll spend the day with them. So when you said that, I just wanted to resonate that is spending the quality time. And that could be any time. I'll actually pull them out of school to spend a day with them.
Because that's more important. I mean, I'm not really big into the school system, especially here in America.
Yeah.
That's going to be exponentially more important and more impacting and more memorable than anything going on in that school right now. I promise you.
I love that.
I promise you. So if you're posting a hump day post, reevaluate what you're doing in life. What are your real passions? Do you really want to be working at this job? If you're really dreading, I mean, we spend majority of our life at work. Yeah. So if you're not enjoying what you're doing, change it. Well, Nick, I got bills. I got this. Yeah. I hear you. Trust me, the money will come if you focus on what you need to do. Maybe you need to downsize. Maybe you need to downsize your car. Maybe you don't need that big house. Maybe you don't need that big car. Maybe, but you'll be exponentially more happier if you do what you love to do and you're doing your passion. Maybe you're making half as much, but maybe you don't need to spend as much.
And you're living a better quality of life.
You're living a better quality of life. So if you're living for the weekend, reevaluate what's important to you, and then go follow your passion.
I love it, buddy. That was a quick little lesson, straight to the point. And it's true. It's honest. It's open. It's a lot of people go through their whole life where it's the 9 to 5. They get through their life, and before they know it, they're in their 50s and 60s retaring and thinking, I never did
That's when life's going to start.
Yeah.
No.
So, and it's not when we actually, we're going to have Nick on in a future episode in a couple of weeks, full episode. So I'm excited about that. And you're going to get to know Nick and know everything about him. There's so many layers to this gentleman that I'm excited for that podcast. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for shutting down Hump Day on our Hump Day Wednesday podcast. But I appreciate everything you're doing, brother. You're back. I was like, no. Very good. We'll end it like I'll refresh the ending, then we'll edit it out. I appreciate you coming on, Nick. This is awesome. Like I said to our audience, we're gonna have Nick on a full episode in a few weeks. So many layers to this gentleman. Great story. Very successful entrepreneur. I'm excited to have him on the full episode. Thank you for this Wednesday episode on Hump Day, shutting down Hump Day, making everybody realize, and hopefully somebody will get out of this. Even if we get to one person, Nick, one person that's going to listen to this episode will say, I freaking hate my job. I'm going to hate my job. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do something different. And they're going to do something for themselves and put themselves in the right situation. Like I said, like exactly what you said, even if it's downsizing, putting yourself in a situation when you're going to wake up every day and be happy. And I think that's probably the most underrated thing is just being happy. So I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you so much. Any last thing you want to say to everybody?
Yeah. Share this on social media. Tag us on Instagram. We'll share it. Share this with the world. They need to hear it. Fuck your Hump Day.
I love it, brother. Thank you so much, brother. Cheers.
All right. Bye.
That's a wrap for today. I want to thank our guest, Nick Koumalatsos, for taking time in his busy schedule to be a guest on our podcast. Great conversation. If you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did, please tell your friends, tell your family, spread the word. We're trying to build something special here. Leave a review. 5 stars would be absolutely amazing. I love taking a look at all the reviews. Appreciate everybody's support. Until next week, guys, keep moving forward.